So any questions from the last sessions? Online students and offline students, any question from the last session? No? Is it clear about the course schedule, everything? Yesterday, few people came because of rain. Yesterday, they came everyone online. I think so. They'll come from Monday offline. Okay. Online students, any questions from the last session? We'll wait for 2 more minutes. If anyone join, they'll miss the session. So before that, I'll just quickly revise about what we have discussed in the last session. We have discussed about the modules of the session, like what we are having. Like completely the full stack course, we have divided into 3 modules: backend, front end, and then what? Database. In the backend, we have seen like 3.5 months duration, and what are the topics we discussed, like core Java, advanced, and also what? Frameworks. So in the core Java, we are going to discuss about the basics and then oops concepts, features, and also about important concepts like exception, multi-threading, collection. These are all in depth we will be discussing. And in advanced level, you will be learning about JDBC, servlets, and then what? JSP. And coming to the framework, Spring, Hibernate, and Spring Boot. Again, we'll have so many subtopics inside this. Like for JSP, JSTL, like this, you will be learning multiple things. Okay. And then coming to the front end, you will be learning like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and also React.js. Okay. And what does HTML will do? Yesterday we did not discuss this point. Just it will give you the structure of the content. What is the use of HTML? Just giving the structure to the content of the page. And then CSS will provide you what? Styles to the web page. And coming to the JavaScript, it will provide you the validation. Validation means what? When you create a web application, you open Facebook or Gmail ID. Without entering the user ID and password, will it allow you to enter? It will ask you, please enter valid or password is wrong. It is not. When you are registering for the first time also, it will ask you for password, like password should be at least 6 characters. Like that, we will have some rules, right? Those all can be done by what? JavaScript. So only learning these 3 things also you can develop a web application. Adding React will give you some additional advantage. Like you can develop a single page application that we will see later. Okay. And we also learned about database where you can store the huge amount of data. Okay, so this database will take almost a 1 month, and front end 3.5 months, and back end also 3.5 months. Overall 7 months you will be completing, 6 to 7 months. Okay, by learning all this you will be developing a real-time application, and you will get all the documents, recordings, and everything. As I said earlier, like recordings will be available for almost 2 years. Notes you can download everything. Okay, every day, if you're attending or not, also you'll get recording. Not only who attended or who did not miss the session. Everyone will get what? Recording. Okay. And weekly, every day you will have assignments, weekly mock MCQ test, and 2 weeks once interviews. Okay. And to get the internship certificate, your attendance should be 80% and marks in each should be above or equal to 6. Okay, these are important points. And along with this all, full stack course means you have actually backend, front-end, and database. But additionally, we are providing freely aptitude and communication classes. Okay, and also HR sessions, and you will also have internship certificate, which is given for 6 months, provided you have to do the project following all our instructions. Okay, so these things mainly we discussed in last session. Okay, and today, and we also have seen about what is Java, who developed the Java, and why we are learning Java programming language. These things also we have seen. So Java, it is a program. First of all, we discussed about what is a program. What is a program? It is a set of instructions to perform a particular task. That is what is a program. Now here, we are learning Java because it is a platform independent language. Whenever you are developing any application in Java, it can run on any platform, same. It can run on any platform, same. So that is the reason we are learning Java mainly. That is one of the very prominent and important feature of Java. And here we discussed about low level, middle level, high level languages also. Okay, and it is a platform independent. So we can have a slogan for Java like write once and run anywhere. Yes, okay. And we also discussed about different types of web applications. Like a web application means what? Which will run with the help of internet, like Facebook, Flipkart, Amazon. All these are what? Web applications. And here JME, Mobile Edition. We have seen Java Standard Edition, Enterprise Edition, and then what? Mobile or Micro Edition. These are the Java categories that has been divided. Okay. And then next, we discussed about who developed Java, James Joslings. And further, Patrick Norton. So many people are there who involved in that. But it was first developed with the help of Sun Microsystems in the year what? 1995. Later, it is given to what? Oracle. Now, it is taken over by completely Oracle organization. And then, initially, the name of Java is what? Oak. Later, it is renamed to what? Java. Okay. Yes. These are the important things. So, we discussed in the last session. Whoever missed in the last session, I just gave a just like a recap of what we discussed. If you still have any questions, at last before 10 minutes, I will wait and I will ask you the questions on these missed concepts. Okay. So next, we are going to discuss about now what are the features of the Java. Java has so many features. Like we have seen why we are learning Java because it is a platform independent language. Endukani, it has both compiler as well as interpreter. Yesterday we learnt in real-time example. Like I speak in English language, but if many people are there who do not know English, I'll put a mediator which acts as an interpreter, convert into their understandable code. In the same way, Java is also having an interpreter, that is what? JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Okay. Yes. So now what are the features of Java we have? Java is a simple language and Java is a object oriented programming language. What is that? Object oriented. So what do you mean by object oriented? Everything is considered as object and then what? Class. Ma'am, what do you mean by object? Object is nothing but it is a real-time entity. What is it? Real-time entity. So any object is called real-time entity. Means what? Like a mobile, a book, laptop, car, everything is called as what? Object. So in Java program, we will consider all as object and class. All the coding is written in between class only. So ma'am, okay, object is clear now. What is class? Class is nothing but it's a blueprint of object. What we tell class? Blueprint of object. Ante, if you consider car, you will be writing like, or a laptop, whatever it is. Suppose you are taking like class and then car. If you are writing like, this is the class syntax, how you write class and then what? Class name. This is like starting of your program, and here you are closing. What you will write inside the class? About car. About car you will write. What is the name of the car? What is the cost of the car? Model of the car? Year of manufacture. So if you see the class, you will understand about the object. That is car. Correct? So class is nothing but it is a blueprint of object. Clear everyone? So here, online students, if you are having any questions, you can please let me know. So class is nothing but it is a blueprint of object, or you can tell it explains about the object. So technically, if they ask you to define, you can tell class is a collection of members and its member functions. Okay, this is for general understanding. But if you have to define, you have to tell class is a collection of members and its member functions. Okay, so all the object oriented thing will be followed by what? Java. And in this OOPS concepts, object oriented means it will follow all the OOPS concepts. Further classes we will discuss about what are OOPS concepts, but just I can tell you what are OOPS concepts list that you are going to learn, like object, and the second one is what? Class, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and then what? Encapsulation. These are the OOPS concepts. And they will call this inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation as 4 pillars of Java. What we can call these 4 as 4 pillars of Java. They can be called. Understood? So in depth, we will learn about each and every concept here. Okay. Object we have seen, class we have seen. We will see practically also in further sessions. And inheritance, polymorphism, all these concepts are OOPS concepts. Those who know about the coding, they will understand little about these things. But do not worry, there is no prerequisite for it. I will teach you from scratch. But I'm just discussing them about the features. Okay? Yes. These are the features of the Java. And the next one, it is portable. What is this? Portable. Portable is the next feature of the Java. What do you mean by portable? Because of its interpreter, it can work on any platform, that it is platform independent. So what will happen here? Whatever Java code you are writing, first it will be compiled. Whatever code. This compiled code will be generating what? Bytecode. And every machine has its own machine understandable code. So this will be given to the JVM, and the JVM will convert into machine understandable code. Understood? That's why we tell it is a portable language. Means it can work on any platform. There is no separate installation, because we tell Java is platform independent, but JVM is platform dependent. For every platform, we have separate JVM. For Windows, separate JVM. And for Linux, separate JVM. Then only it can convert to its own machine understandable code. Okay, so remember that point. Java is platform independent, but JVM is dependent upon its platform. You can also make that a point. Java is platform independent, but JVM is platform dependent. So that's why it will convert into machine understandable code. Okay. And the next point is it is more secured. What it is? It is more secured. So we have here virus-free systems And also, there are no explicit pointers. There is a pointers concept in the C++. Even though you don't learn them, in the interview point of view, they will ask you, what is the difference of C++ and Java? You can tell this point. There is a pointer concept in the C++, but there is no pointers in the Java for storing address or something. So there is no explicit pointers in the Java programming language. So because of that reason, also that is one of the important feature of Java programming language. Clear? Any questions? And next point, Java is a robust language. What is this Java? Robust. Robust ki direct meaning entante strong. What is that? Strong. Robust means what? Strong. So why we call Java is a strong language or robust language means it has automatic memory management. What we have? Automatic memory management means what? Sometimes when you purchase a laptop or mobile, you will get out of memory, no? Memory is full, please delete some data. You will be getting messages. With Java, we don't have that issue. Why? Because whenever you are not using any variable or if it is assigned to null, if you're not using it, it is automatically garbage collected. Ante enti? The memory occupied by it is what? Removed. It will free the memory every now and then. Whenever you are not using it, it will automatically free the memory. You run a program, it will occupy some space. Once you run and close it, it will remove the memory occupied by it. So that what? Or you need not separately deallocate the memory. It will automatically deallocate. So because of that, we tell Java is what? Robust language because of its automatic memory management. So whenever the variable is not used, it is automatically garbage collected. What happened? It is automatically garbage collected. So because of this reason, we tell it is a robust language. It is a robust language. And then it is architecture neutral. What is this? Architecture neutral. What do you mean by architecture neutral? When you are storing some data, what we said, machine will store the data in terms of what? Bytes. Cheppama? Now, when you are storing a number, it may occupy some 4 bytes or 5 bytes. If you store a photo in your mobile, it will occupy some space, right? GB or MB, like that. అలాగే మనం ఒక కోడ్ సేవ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇట్ విల్ ఆల్సో స్టోర్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ వాట్? బైట్స్. Suppose assume that a number, whatever number you are storing, maybe 12 or any 15, it is occupying how many bytes? 4 bytes. If you are using the same number in another operating system or another platform, it will occupy same memory. It is neutral to all architectures. We will not have this memory issue. ఓకే. ఈ ప్లాట్ఫామ్లో 4 బైట్స్ ఆక్యుపై చేసుకొని ఇంకో ప్లాట్ఫామ్లో 10 బైట్స్ ఆక్యుపై చేసింది అనుకోండి, మనకి మళ్ళీ మెమరీ ఇష్యూ వచ్చి ఇట్ మే నాట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ ప్రాపర్లీ. కానీ ఆ ఇష్యూ జావాతో లేదు. ఇట్ ఈస్ న్యూట్రల్ ఫర్ ఆల్ ద operating systems, all the platforms. So on Windows, if it is occupying 4 bytes, on other platform also it occupies 4 bytes only. So that is the reason we tell it is what? Architecture neutral. Clear everyone? Online students, is it clear everyone? Kavya, Nidhi, Pavani, everyone? And it has dynamic. It can be executed, like it's not only static, it can be changed dynamically, and it has high performance also, and it is distributed and multi-threaded. About this multi-threaded and all, we'll discuss little later. And as I said, because of the JVM, we can call it as a interpreted language also. Okay, these are the features of the Java. Clear, everyone? So these are the completely features of the Java. Like once again, you can see here, it's it is a simple language. Okay, and also it follows all the OOPS concepts, and it is portable because of its platform independency. It is secured and robust, architecture neutral, and also it has high performance. These are the important. Multi-threaded is also one of the very important concept in the Java. Okay, so we'll discuss about all these things in the coming sessions. Clear, everyone? Now, first, before going into the further concepts, we will learn how to work with Java program, so that we need to download and install what? Java. So for this, you need to install JDK. What is that? JDK. JDK stands for Java Development Kit. What is that? Java Development Kit. అంటే ఏంటి, ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఒక మొబైల్లో ఒక గేమ్ ఆడాలనుకోండి, ఏం చేస్తారు? ప్లే స్టోర్కి వెళ్ళి డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకుంటారు. ఆ డౌన్లోడ్ చేయకుండా ఆడగలమా మనం? లేదు. అట్లాగే ఇప్పుడు మనం జావా ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ రన్ చేయాలంటే మనం ఒక సెట్ ఆఫ్ లైబ్రరీస్ని డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోవాలి. సో వాట్ ఎవర్ ఫీచర్స్ ఐ హ్యావ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ నౌ, ఇఫ్ దే హ్యావ్ టు వర్క్ ప్రాపర్లీ ఆన్ యువర్ మెషిన్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు డౌన్లోడ్ వాట్? JDK on your machine. If you download and install it only, you can utilize all these security features, robust, all these things. Okay, so there are so many latest versions of Java. Like initially it was like 1.1 like that. Now we have like 17, 18, 19, 22 version is also there. But every time, if you are downloading the very latest version, it may not be compatible with all, because they were still upgrading that properly. So here I suggest you to download JDK 17 version. JDK 17. So all of you, you can download what? Java JDK 17. So how to download it? I will show the process step by step. You can go to the Google, and then you can just type here JDK 17 download. And then see, it is with what? Oracle website. So when you click on this, you can see this. Based upon your operating system, you have to choose. Ante Java, any person with any operating system, you can work, right? So Linux, Mac OS or Windows. So you have to select what? Windows Explorer installer. All of you just see this. Once again, I'm repeating. Go to the Google and type what? JDK 17 download. And here you have to select this. And then you have to scroll down, and then you can see here what? Windows 64 installer. I'll show now the process. After the class, they will send you recording. If you have any doubt, just fast forward the recording and go through the process and install it. If you are not able to do it, those who are coming offline, you can bring your laptops. I will help in installing also. Okay. So click on like this installer. You can see this, and then you can just click on that. Okay, as for us practicing, this is enough. We need not require this archive file. This is installer is enough. If you click this, it will be saved in your computer downloads folder. And here you can just see here JDK 17. You will get this .exe executable file, everyone. Then you have to double click on that. Then it will ask you, yes, go and all, you can directly install it. It will not take much time. Since I have already installed, I'm not installing it. Okay. So this is the process. Once you have downloaded it, you will find like this JDK 17 and you have to double click on this and click on what? Yes. Then it will be installed on your machine. Got it? Is the process clear, everyone? Online students, you can just download and install it. If anyone is having any question, please let me know. Anyone joined little late, you can also see what you have to do. You have to go to the Google, type JDK 17, and then you have to select the first one and then scroll little down and Windows 64 installer, click this. Then it will be downloaded in your machine like this JDK 17. Just double click on that and click on yes, it will get SS and all, it will install. Okay, now where it will install? That is a question. Any time in your machine, if you install a new thing in your laptop or a desktop, it will be installed in My Computer C drive program files. My Computer C drive program files. Automatically, you will see the path there. Don't change the path. Okay, My Computer C program files Java. Once you downloaded and installed, you will also see this folder. Clear, everyone? Once you have downloaded and installed, you will see this folder, Java. And when you open this, you will have this JDK. This is enough. Till where? Till what? Bin. You check this. You will be having this. You may not get JRE. You will be getting till JDK. Okay, clear, everyone? So you will be getting this. This is the process of downloading, installing, and then you can check. Okay, then to execute the Java program, you have to first set the path. You have downloaded, installed. We have to keep our machine ready to run our code. So after downloading and installing, we need to set the path. What we need to do? We need to set the path. When you are setting the path, there are two ways. Two ways of setting. One is temporary and the other one is what? Permanent way of setting the path. టెంపరరీ అంటే ఏంటి? ఆ మూమెంట్ వరకు వర్క్ అవుతుంది. మళ్ళీ రేపు వచ్చి రన్ చేయాలంటే మళ్ళీ పాత్ సెట్ చేయాలి. Okay, so there are two ways. One is temporary and the other one is permanent way of setting the path. Okay, so anyone who joined little late, please wait till the end of session. I can explain the topics that you missed. Now what you have to do is, మనం ఇన్స్టాల్ చేశాక ఫస్ట్ టెంపరరీ వే ఏంటో చూద్దాం. You have to open the command prompt, type cd slash, and you have to set the path. I will show the process also. You have to go to what? CMD. What is that? Command prompt. And you have to type here cd slash. I'm increasing the font size so that everyone can see. cd what? Slash. And here, now you have to set the path. మనం ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అన్నీ సి డ్రైవ్లో రన్ చేయాలనుకున్నప్పుడు పాత్ ఎక్కడ సెట్ చేసుకుంటాం? సి డ్రైవ్. మనం జావా జేడీకే కూడా సి ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఫైల్స్లోనే కదా ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసింది. ఎస్. సో నౌ వాట్ ఈస్ ద టెంపరరీ వే ఆఫ్ సెట్టింగ్ ద పాత్? ఈ సెట్ పాత్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు percentage path percentage semicolon, and then you have to go to the location where you have installed your JDK. ఎక్కడ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసాం? మై కంప్యూటర్ C drive program files Java JDK till what? Bin. You have to select this path and then you have to copy it. What you have to do? Copy and come back to the command prompt and paste it. If you can type, type it. But if there is any capital, small mistake, colon or slash, it won't set the path properly. That's why it is better to copy the path there and paste it. Okay, set the path is equal to percentage path percentage, and this is the thing you have to paste. And then press enter. Okay, then afterwards to check whether the path is set properly or not, you have to type what? Java C and press enter. If you get files like this, then path is set properly. If it is path is having a problem, if it is not set or installed properly, you will get like Java C is unknown command. What you will get? Unknown command. Otherwise, you will get like this. Okay, that means what? Your path is set perfectly. But what is the problem with this? If I close the command prompt now, again if I open, I have to again set the path. Every time I run, I have to set the path and run. If I'm not closing, there is no problem. But if I close, again I have to set the path. That is the issue. But I'm just telling you the temporary way also. Okay, so these are the steps to set temporary path. Open the command prompt, type cd slash and set path is equal to, you have to set this path. C program files, Java, JDK, bin. Okay, everyone, online students, is it clear? We have to set the path like this. And the next process, I will tell you how to set the permanent way of setting the path. Okay, what is a permanent way of setting the Java path? So here you have to open the environment variables. And I will show you the first the process, and then you can just make a note of this. You have to open what? Environment variables. You will be seeing here, edit what? Edit the system environment variables. Then it will open. You can click on what? Environment variables. And then here you have to click on what? New. ఎక్కడ click చేయాలి? New మీద. And here you have to give the variable name and variable value. What is the variable name? Path. What is that? Path. What is the variable value? Here we have copied the path right till bin. Same, that is your value. So here you have to copy this, come back here, and then you have to paste it in what? Variable value. Got it? So this is the process. అంటే మన ప్రోగ్రామ్ రన్ చేసే ముందే మనం పాత్ అంతా సెట్ చేసుకోవాలి. డైరెక్ట్గా ప్రోగ్రామ్ రన్ అవ్వదు కదా. సో లైక్ దిస్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు సెట్ వాట్? పాత్. And then click on what? Okay. Since I have already set, I am not setting it again. Okay, ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ ప్రాసెస్ చూపిస్తాను చూడండి. Everyone, you have to go to the search and here you have to type on edit environment variables and click on what? Environment. And then click on new and give the variable name as path and variable value as this one till bin and click on what? Okay. ఇప్పుడు path ఏమవుతుంది? Permanent గా set అవుతుంది. If you close the command prompt and open again also, it will work what? Same. I closed all the windows. Now, anyway, I have set the path permanently. So if I type here now command prompt and then cd slash and then directly I am typing what? Java C. Am I getting or not? Because I have set already the path permanently. So now you're ready to work with your Java coding. You're ready to work with Java coding. Okay. So these are the permanent steps. Open the environment variable, select new, variable name is path, and variable value is C program files Java JDK 17 till bin. Okay, clear everyone? Okay, all of you just message like yesterday in the number so that you can message that you have attended the demo session so that they will give you the link of the video. You can also share with your friends who might have missed the session. They can go through the recording and they can join from tomorrow also. So all of you note down the number like what I have given in the last session. Okay, 8978 345 335. 8978 345 All of you message to this number that you have attended the demo session. 8978 345 so that they will send you the link of the demo session. Okay. Is it clear all? Okay. అందరూ ఒక్క నిమిషం మెసేజ్ ఇవ్వండి. I'll give you a minute time. Just now all of you message so that you will get all the recordings. Okay. Now these are the steps that we have seen to set the path. Next, we will see how to write our Java code. Okay, I said there are many ways to write the Java code, like you can use the Eclipse or you can use the Notepad like that. First, we will see the steps to write in what? Notepad. Steps to write first Java code or the program. Okay, so what is the first step you have to do is here, you have to open Notepad. What is that? Notepad. And then the second thing is you have to write what? Code inside the Notepad, Java code. Whatever code that I will tell now, you have to write the Java code. And the third step is here, you have to save the file with class name, whatever class name you are writing, dot Java. Okay, always you have to save with what? Whatever class name you are giving, dot Java. You cannot just simply save with any random name. Always you have to save with what? Class name only. And then next, after the saving, open Notepad, write the code, save the file, and then again you have to go to the command prompt where we have set the path. Already permanently we have set the path, right? You have to go to the command prompt and you have to type there cd slash. Okay, and then here we have to go to the folder where we have saved our Java program. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం జస్ట్ ఎక్కడ ఇప్పుడు పడితే అక్కడ రాయం కదా కోడ్, ఒక ఫైల్లో రాసి సేవ్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఒక ఫోల్డర్లో సేవ్ చేస్తాం. అన్ని ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఇక సేమ్ అదే ఫోల్డర్లో సేవ్ చేస్తాం. వీల్ సేవ్ ఆల్ ద ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఇన్ సేమ్ ఫోల్డర్. ఎందుకని? ఇట్ ఈస్ ఈజీ టు రిట్రీవ్. In our home also we say we keep all books one place, all clothes in one place so that we can retrieve and use it easily. In the same way, we also save all our Java codes in a particular folder. So now after coming to the command prompt cd slash, we have to go to that folder location, go to that folder by specifying cd space that folder name. Okay, complete path or folder name with what? If it is there, you can provide the path also. And then next step is we have to compile the code. What we have to do? compile the code. For compiling, you have to type Java C, whatever the file name you have given. So that file name or class name dot Java. Then this will generate you what? Bytecode. This bytecode is saved under dot class file. Whatever the class name you are giving, dot class file is created. Okay, మనం ఏం చెప్పాం? Java code will be compiled and interpreted. So then we will be writing, executing. You have to run, or you can tell you have to execute after compiling. That is just Java and then what? Class name or file name. This will give you what? Output. Understood? These are the steps that you have to follow when you are executing the Java code. Okay? Okay. Yours is MacBook. Okay. In the last, I will show you, Nidhi, how to install in the Mac OS also. Okay? Okay. Then సో మనం ఇప్పుడు ఈ స్టెప్స్ అన్ని స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ చేద్దాము. ఫస్ట్ వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ, వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఓపెన్ ఏ నోట్ ప్యాడ్. సో జస్ట్ లెట్ us ఓపెన్ ఏ నోట్ ప్యాడ్. So now one notepad has been opened. So here inside this notepad, what we have to do first, write the code. So let us write the code. Class, and then what you have to write? Class name. I said right. So first I am writing a sample code. What is the class name? Sample. So remember here, we have to always write according to the Java standards. So this is like starting of your program and ending of your program. That everything you will be writing in between class only. Java program means you will write between open and close in the class only. This is class and then what? Class name. And remember, I wrote the S as what? Capital. If you write small also, it won't give you error. But according to the Java standards, you have to write always the class name with what? Capital letter. See here, I'm writing few comments here. If you wanted to write the comments, you have to use this for the multi-line comment in Java. Slash star star slash. So what is the first comment I am writing? Class name should always start with capital letter. Okay, remember. And next we open, this is the starting and this is what? Ending. Then here we are going to write public, static, and then what? Void main. And then inside this what? String arguments. I'll explain about each and every term. Wait. And inside this again we are opening the main method, and then here you will be writing the code. Open this, and then again every opening curly braces will have what? Closing also. So we closed it. Inside this I'm going to write like system dot out dot println, and then I am writing here in double quotes hello world. A simple, any first program will be this, and then we are ending with what? Semicolon. Okay, ma'am, this is also different. What is this public, static, void, main? Those are very new to programming. We get these doubts. That is correct. So is this clear? Class sample. Now, main is what? Method or a function. What we said technically definition, class is a collection of members and its functions, member function. Now main is also at what? A function. You forget about all these things. We just wrote what? Main. is a function. It is a heart of your program. Whenever you run the program, you are running with what? క్లాస్ నేమ్. ఏం చెప్పాను నేను? క్లాస్ నేమ్తోనే సేవ్ చేయాలి అని. ఎందుకంటే ఫస్ట్ ఏం ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవ్వాలి మనకి? మెయిన్. ఓకే, ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ షుడ్ స్టార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ మెయిన్. అందుకనే మనం మెయిన్ మెథడ్ క్లాస్ నేమ్తోనే సేవ్ చేయటం వల్ల మనం మెయిన్ మెథడ్ని ఫస్ట్ రన్ చేయగలుగుతాం. ఎందుకు అంటే నౌ యూ కెన్ సీ హియర్ we wrote what? Public static void main. Public means what? Second point is like we wrote what? Public. So what do you mean by public? It is accessible by everywhere or by any class. ఎనీ క్లాస్ అంటే ఎప్పుడైతే ఒక మెథడ్ని కానీ క్లాస్ కానీ వేరియబుల్ కానీ పబ్లిక్లో ఇచ్చాము అంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ యాక్సెసిబుల్ బై ఎవ్రీ వన్. మనం ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, మీరు మీ పర్సనల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఉంది, మీ నేమ్ కానీ మొబైల్ నెంబర్ కానీ జీమెయిల్ ఆర్ బ్యాంక్ అకౌంట్ నెంబర్ మీరు చెప్తారు, కానీ మీ పాస్వర్డ్ ఎవరితోన్నా షేర్ చేస్తారా? దట్ ఈస్ వాట్? ప్రైవేట్. బట్ సమ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ షుడ్ బి వాట్? public. అట్లాగే when you run the program, you want first main method to be run and available. So you are making that as what? Public. That is the first point. Clear everyone? And then next, we are going to write like static. What do you mean by static? It is a very important keyword in Java. Keyword ante endante which has specific meaning and no change in the meaning. సో స్టాటిక్ అనే ఇవ్వడం వల్ల ఉపయోగం ఏంటంటే ఏ మెథడ్ అయితే స్టాటిక్ అని డిక్లేర్ చేస్తామో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్ డైరెక్ట్లీ బై వాట్? క్లాస్ నేమ్. డైరెక్ట్గా రన్ అయిపోతుంది. సో వన్స్ అగైన్ ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ యూ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఆల్సో, వెన్ ఎవర్ యూ గివ్ ఎనీ మెథడ్, నాట్ ఓన్లీ మెయిన్ మెథడ్, any method as static, it is directly executed by what? Class name. That's why when you compile the Java code, what is the command I have given? Class name dot Java. When you compile with class name dot Java, this main is executed first. That is the reason we have to save also with class name. So what do you mean by static? If you are declaring any method as static, it is called directly by class name. That is the advantage of what? Making a method as what? Static. Clear everyone? సో ఇప్పుడు దీనివల్ల మనం ఇంకొక పాయింట్ నేర్చుకోవచ్చు. స్టాటిక్ అని ఇచ్చినప్పుడే డైరెక్ట్గా మెయిన్ మెథడ్తో కాల్ చేస్తాం. స్టాటిక్ కాకపోతే we need compulsory object. Okay, so when any non-static method is there, we have to call with what? Object. So non-static methods, okay, non-static methods require object to call. Okay, non-static methods require what? Object to call. That is a point you have to understand here. Okay, now next is what? Void. What is that? Void. We have different type of returning the data. Means you can return a number or a character or a number with a decimal value. Itla manam different values ni return cheyochu. Kani we decide that main should not return any value. That's why we are giving as what? Void. Whenever you are writing void, that indicates that it does not return any value. Void indicates what? It does not return any value. Remember that. So that's why we don't want return. So we are giving as what? Void main. So that is about public static void main. Public means anyone can access. Static means it can be called directly by the class name. Void means it does not return any value. Main is the method, predefined method. And whatever arguments we are passing, we pass it as what? స్ట్రింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి? గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ క్యారెక్టర్స్, మోర్ దాన్ వన్ క్యారెక్టర్. మన నేమ్ కూడా ఒక స్ట్రింగే. సో ఇట్ ఎక్స్పెక్ట్స్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ as string. Can't we pass other type? Yes, you can, but this is a standard format. Okay, now we are calling this method. It will execute whatever you write inside this method. ఆ మెథడ్ లోపల రాసిన ప్రతిదీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తుంది. సో ఇక్కడ ఏం రాసాం మనం? సిస్టమ్ డాట్ అవుట్ డాట్ ప్రింట్ఎల్ఎన్. సో ఇందాక ఒక పాయింట్ చెప్పాను. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్? నాన్ స్టాటిక్ మెథడ్స్ నీడ్ వాట్? ఆబ్జెక్ట్. సో ప్రింట్ఎల్ఎన్ అనేది కూడా ప్రీ డిఫైన్డ్ మెథడే. ఇవన్నీ అసలు ఎలా వస్తున్నాయి? మనం జేడీకే ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసాం కదా. సో దట్ ఈస్ ప్రొవైడింగ్ ఆల్ దీస్ మెథడ్స్, క్లాసెస్, ప్రీ డిఫైన్డ్ క్లాసెస్ ఫర్ అస్. Then we can work with it if you are installing only. So println is what here? Method. What is a println? It's a method. Okay, so whatever you write in println method, it is printing automatically on the screen. It won't check for logic. If I write here A is a number, A is alphabet, but if I tell A is a number, it will print. It will just print as it is. It won't check for any logical things. Now, println is not a static method. So, we are calling the println with out as what? Object. We are calling with what? Object. So any non-static method require object? No. So println is a non-static method. So we are calling with what? Out object. And then next, system. Where is this println present? In the class what? System. మనం ఇప్పుడు శాంపిల్ అనే క్లాస్ ఎలా రాసామో, జావా జేడీకేలో ఆల్రెడీ సో మెనీ ప్రీ డిఫైన్డ్ క్లాసెస్ ఉన్నాయి. అందులో ఉన్న ఒక క్లాస్ ఏంటి? సిస్టమ్. సో ఈ సిస్టమ్ అనేది ఏంటి? ప్రీ డిఫైన్డ్ క్లాస్. అందుకే ఎస్ అనేది ఎలా ఉంది? క్యాపిటల్. సో సిస్టమ్ ఈజ్ ఏ క్లాస్. Okay, system is a class, out is an object, and println is what? Method. సో అందులో డిఫైన్ అయి ఉంది జావా జేడీకేలో. లైక్ ప్రింట్ఎల్ఎన్లో ఏది రాసినా యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ స్క్రీన్ మీద ప్రింట్ అవ్వాలని. కానీ అది స్టాటిక్ మెథడ్ కాదు కాబట్టి మనం దాని ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్లాస్తో కాల్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ యువర్ శాంపిల్ జావా ప్రోగ్రామ్. Okay, so we wrote the code here according to our steps. What we wrote? We opened the notepad, we wrote the Java code. Next, what is the step? You have to go to the file and then you have to save it. So ekkada save cheyali? Manam mundu oka folder decide avvali. Okay, maybe you create some folder, new folder in C drive. Like I'm creating like Java 19, ఏదో ఒక ఫోల్డర్ ఇవ్వండి, and then I am saving. Okay, I'm opening that, and inside this I'm going to save with what? Sample.java. Okay, just save this like this. Okay, clear everyone? Now we can compile and run it. Okay, so ఇంతవరకు అందరూ క్రియేట్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేయండి, డౌన్లోడ్ చేయండి, ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయండి, అండ్ రైట్ ఇట్. సెట్ ద పాత్. ఇన్ ద టుమారో సెషన్ వీ విల్ సీ హౌ టు రన్, అండ్ ఎక్లిప్స్ ఇన్స్టాలేషన్ కూడా చెప్తాను, అది కూడా ఎలా రన్ చేయాలో అందులో కూడా చూద్దాం. సో ఇంతవరకు అర్థమవుతుందా అండి? ఆన్లైన్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్? I will share this in the chat box also. Those who are attending online, you can just check with this process. All of you, if you have any questions now, please let me know, everyone. సో మనం ఇవాళ జస్ట్ జావా ఫీచర్స్ చూసాము. వాటర్ అంటే జస్ట్ వాట్ ఈజ్ వాట్ అని చూసాం. దాని గురించి ఉప్స్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ డెప్త్గా మనం కమింగ్ క్లాసెస్లో చూస్తాం. అండ్ దెన్ వీ హ్యావ్ సీన్ అబౌట్ హౌ టు ఇన్స్టాల్ అండ్ సెట్ ద పాత్, అండ్ కోడ్ ఎలా రాయాలి అనేది చూసాం. రేపటి సెషన్లో ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ ఒక కోడ్ రాసి రన్ చేసి చూపిస్తాను ఇన్ బోత్ ద వేస్, ఫ్రమ్ నోట్ ప్యాడ్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ ఎక్లిప్స్ కూడా చూద్దాం. ఓకే, సో డోంట్ మిస్ టుమారోస్ సెషన్. Inform your friends also who missed the session. You can share the demo classes so that they can go through that and attend tomorrow session. Okay? So ఎవరికన్నా ఏమైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయా అండి? నిధి, you asked some question. So
Yeah, I
మీరు
was wondering. Oh,
Mm.
sorry.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was wondering how to download the Java on the MacBook.
Okay, 1 second. See here. You can see the screen, right? So here, when you are going to the my computer, sorry, in the Google, when you select the Oracle here, when you come here, there is for the Mac OS also. Here you can see MacBook also. According to your operating system, you can download. So if it
Okay.
yours is 64, you try to install any one of this.
Okay, and is this for the Java or is this for the JDK?
JD, Java, if you want to work with Java program, you need to download its kit, Java Development Kit. Okay?
Okay.
So for if you are downloading this and installing, you will get that kit in your machine. And
Okay.
once it is installed, we can work with this program.
Okay.
Okay, in between I'm speaking in Telugu. Is it fine for you or you are facing any issue?
That's fine.
Fine. You can understand Telugu also?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, okay, good. Okay, if you don't understand anything, you can please let me know. Okay, try to download and install it. If you're facing any issue, please let me know in tomorrow's session. I will help you. If you share your screen also, I will try to install it in the tomorrow session. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Any more questions, online students? So those who are having any queries in regarding installation, anyway, they will share you the link for you about the class. So go through the recording and install both online and offline. ఒకసారి రికార్డింగ్ చూస్తూ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసుకోండి. ఇంకా ఏమైనా ఇష్యూ ఉంటే రేపటి సెషన్లో ఆఫ్లైన్ వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు ల్యాప్టాప్ తెచ్చుకున్నా, ఆన్లైన్ వాళ్ళు మీ స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేసినా నేను హెల్ప్ చేస్తాను. ఓకే? యా. Okay, then don't miss tomorrow's session. Join on time. Okay. Yeah. Anyone have doubts, you can wait and ask. Otherwise, you can leave the session.